What is up, YouTube? Pink Reaper here, back with another episode of Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 3, the finale in terms of story content, or extra game content. So sad to be here at the end, but in the last part we finished off our Program Advance library. We did all 32 Program Advances in the game, and with that, getting the last star, we unlock one last battle. I will be using my P-code folder for this one because it is my favorite folder. Don't know how well this is going to work out for me. I might die. But if you come back here at the end of the game again and skip these cutscenes because I don't care, and head on over to Alpha, you get normal base. Okay, yeah, that's not super impressive, but bear with me here. This should be fine. So base is the normal fight. Oh man, you got in my way, dude. Oh well. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you've thrown off the Emperor's groove. Sorry. Man, I don't even have an Elect Plus chip. That's a bummer. Okay, he's dead. It literally does not matter. Alright, so with base defeated in 10 seconds for 2,000 Zenny, that I don't even think I get to keep, so I don't know why they give me that. We move on to Alpha Omega, the final boss of the game. Slightly more powerful version of Alpha. I'm going to take this time to find out if this strategy that I'm about to use works, and if it doesn't, I'm going to restart and use my B folder. Luckily, I actually have Grass Style right now, which is... yeah, it doesn't work. Bollocks. That's okay, I can make it work. Now would actually be a really good time to have an ice stage. Unfortunately, I don't. There's ice stage. I don't even think this will do enough damage to kill him, but I also need to check something. Yep, nope, I was afraid that happened. Oh, right, he has that area steal. That's annoying. Shouldn't be a huge issue, though. I can just un-area steal it. I don't think I can take this panel, though. No, I can't. Okay. I don't think that does double damage. But it does enough! With my last chips, Plant Man cares not. We destroy Alpha and we are done. That is the last thing to do in the game. There will be something else to show off after this, though, so we do gotta let the credits roll. I'm gonna skip all these cutscenes. If you go back for my 2-year-old video, you can watch these if you really want to. I'm going to... nah, I don't care. I was gonna say, I'm gonna use a sub-chip just in case. There are random encounters you can get here. They're only alpha bugs, and they're not particularly dangerous to me because my folder is lull broke, but generally, like if I'm at low health or something like that, I want to use a chip just in case one of them manages to hit me and I die. Because if you die there, like, you just lose. You go back to your save before you beat the last boss. And we're in the credits, which cannot be skipped. So while that is happening, I'm going to put my controller down, and we are going to talk a little bit. Otherwise, this is going to be a 4-minute video, which really isn't going to be worth it. So, 2 years later, guys, I've finally done it. I finished Mega Man Battle Network 3. I actually feel really bad about having never done this, because believe it or not, I've had a ton of fun playing through this game again. Like, I so loved it. I don't know why. I had so much more fun playing it this time than I did the last time, and I think honestly a huge part of that is just one, the controller. Playing. Oh God, Mega Man, don't sacrifice them all. No, Mega Man, what are you doing? But yeah, no, playing it on an Xbox 360 controller on the emulator was fucking terrible. I hated that. That controller is god awful for everything that isn't just like a first-person shooter. So. Sorry if that's your favorite controller, DD, but fact of the matter is it's just super shitty for like this kind of game. And then the other thing is, I said this before, but I decided just, since I was playing on my own time, I'm like, I don't give a shit like what kind of folder I'm using. I don't need to show off chips. I don't need to make it interesting. I can just play the folders I want to play, and I ended up making the super broken folders like I normally do. Like I have in my actual GBA version of the game. Also, the fact that like they just give you chips that you would normally have to trade for instead of having to use like VBA codes or anything like that. It was just, I think I had a lot easier time, and I also, because I wasn't Let's Playing the game and I didn't have to be like, oh, let's do everything in order or stuff like that. I just sort of, like, I got chips that I knew I was going to need as soon as I could get them, things like that. Hey, chip traders, I'm going to use those. Unfortunately, if we go there, they won't be there. Who the hell was that Navi? I want to know more about that guy. He can make himself huge. He could get big, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I actually had a lot of fun. I'm so glad I brought this back. This will not be the last episode. I'm going to do some extra content. I'm going to show off some folders that I didn't show off that admittedly just aren't quite as good as Plant Man or B Code, but they're still really cool and they're really fun. Unfortunately, one of those requires me to be Elect Custom, which means I have to style change again. My next element is guaranteed to be Fire Element, which is unfortunate. Which means I will have to style change, get the Fire Element, whatever I get, then style change again, and hope that my element is Elect. If it's not, and I end up getting something like Aqua Custom, I have to not accept that, get Aqua something else, then try and style change again to get Elect Custom, hopefully. If it doesn't end up working out, if it takes too long, if it takes forever, I'm just probably going to drop it, and I'll show off like the theory folder, but not actually be able to use it, which is unfortunate. Anyone who has this game and has Elect Custom style, though, it's a really fun, kind of like funny folder, and it's worth showing off at least. Because you might like it. I've got a couple different folders I can show off. I've also got a couple different folders I can talk about that aren't actually like doable for me. They require either extensive use of trading or extreme luck with chip traders or cheats, which I definitely cannot do. Since I have no way of cheating on my Wii U. Anyways, the next morning. Mega Man died, but he came back, so it's okay. So now, as you can see there, it says data library, 200 standard, 385 mega, and 19 giga chips. But that's actually not 100% correct. If we go back to the screen, now I have 20 giga chips. So upon completing Alpha Omega, you get, in blue version, you get Alpha Arm Omega, and in white version, I think it's Alpha Arm, like, Sigma? Yeah, it's Alpha Arm Sigma, which is actually significantly better than this one. I'm going to show this off real quick because I have it. Let's go fight a boss. Ooh, let's go fight Gutsman. Let's just make his life even worse, and let's do this. So doing that. Ah, yes, please quit. Jeez. I will take out Plant Man version 5, and I will put in Alpha Arm. And then I will make it my second chip, so it always appears. Alright. I guess whatever I choose beyond this doesn't really matter. Evil Cut. Oh, I did it wrong. Good job, me. And here we have Alpha Arm Omega. Launches a giant missile, does 500 damage. Comes in a terrible code, so it's not hugely useful. If it ends up missing and hitting the back panels, it still explodes. I'll show that off right now. But it only hits the back 2 rows. So yeah, it's not the best. The white version is a way better. It is. I think it comes in like a better code too. I think it comes in like S code or something like that. And it's a lower damage chip. It only deals like 60 or 70 damage, but it can hit like 12 times. So it's like way better in that sense. You know, while I'm doing this, I might as well show off a couple different chips that I haven't been able to show off. First off, let's show off Base GS. I've never seen this chip. I have no idea if I need a hole or not for this. I'm going to find out right now. I think I know what chip this is. Yep, it's what I thought. Oh, no, it's not what I thought. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. So then does it only hit, like, well, let's find out. Because I can use it again right now. I mean, at this point, everything else is useless. Okay, so I see how it works. So what it is it only hits it so that it doesn't hit the panel directly in front of you. The panel in front of that gets hit, and then every panel, and then it does a 3x2 panel hit behind that. That's cool. Again, it's in a terrible X. Like, really? That is the worst code. Let's also go ahead and show off the other X chip, Base Plus. Now this one I know for a fact requires a hole chip. So let's put a hole chip in here. I passed it, I know I did. Yeah, there they are. Hole asterisk. Oh wait, no, don't do that. I won't be showing off Dark Aura Dark Aura, again, requires a... Oh, man, I got base. Oh, but I got the whole chip. Okay, cool. I can use double base! I actually can't. Because the hole will not open. Like, I can't... I have no way of getting that hole before I get the base chip, so... So this base is going to do nothing. So here's how it works. I can't use this chip until that hole opens up. And then when I do, base does that. It does a shitload of damage, obviously. But it's not even as good as... it's not as good as base GS, which doesn't require the hole. Like I said, I will not be showing off... Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Let's kill him with base. Just going to do this. Get him to stop moving. Man, the 11th chip is broken. Open your heart. There we go. I wanted to get the bug frags while I was at it. Boom, dead. Again, this is another thing where the white version is just way better. The white version uses his like multi-hitting air burst attack that does again like 80 damage or something, not something huge, but again, it can be boosted and it hits a ton of times, so it's way better. I think that's really it though. I don't think I have anything else to show off. Anything that's worth showing off, at least. Most of the other chips that I don't use, that I haven't used, aren't very good. But yeah, that's that looks like it's going to be everything, guys. I'll go ahead and put the most important chip back in here real quick. Where's my most important chip? There you are. The most important chip. And with that, we're done. No more to show off other than some extra content that'll be in the next one. Thank you guys, who have been waiting, who never expected this to come back. Thank you guys for still being there. Thank you guys for still watching. This is Pink Reaper signing out.